Good morning, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. Today I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2012 model Jeep Wrangler Sport wagon. Really impressive car. I'm quite excited about this car. A lot of extras on it. Starting at the front of the car, notice we've got our red mesh grille there, fitted with an ARB nudge bar. Do have the HID driving lights, set up winch compatible if needed. So having all those extras added to the front of the car already. There's a lot to like about this car, which I'll go through. Notice as we come around, is fitted with a Jeep, an up-spec Jeep alloy wheel, brand new Goodyear Wrangler tyres on the car, is also fitted with updated suspension, as you can see by the blue springs. So overall, a fair amount of money spent on this car to prepare it to do what it's meant to do, and that's have a bit of fun off-road, on the beach, anywhere. The distinctive Sport Wrangler badging just on the right-hand front guard there. Have a look at the condition for a black car, apart from a minor little cosmetic scratch there, in really good order, the Juco. That'll probably polish out, so no great biggie there. Fitted with the nice wide wheel arch moulds. In overall really good condition. The black hardtop in really good order as well. And even the rear of the vehicle presents the same way. Is fitted with a factory tow bar, 1 ton towing. So not a big towing capacity, but if you want to whack the little trailer on the back or a tiny little pop-top camper, you know, it'll do the job. High mount stoplight, consistent once again. You've got that up-spec alloy, brand new tyre on the back as well. So running brand new tyres all round in really nice order. So overall, I'm just trying to look for a scratch on this car around the rear, but I can't find any. Our fuel tank here, obviously lockable fuel tank, so you need to operate that by the car key itself. The passenger side of the car presents very similar to most of what we've seen. The overall exterior of this car presents really impressively. It's been well looked after so far in its life. So back around to the front of the Jeep now, slightly different setup to most sort of passenger cars. 2 release points for our bonnet here on the front. Just unclip the plastic clips there. Then we go to the center section of the bonnet, just push on that to release. We've got our bonnet rod here. It's located in the center of the bonnet, so just lifts it up out of the way. A lot of impressive stuff to talk about with the Jeep. Powered by a 3.6 litre petrol motor. It's going to deliver you 209 kilowatts of power, 347 newton meters of torque. At the same time, it's still going to give you 11.3 litres combined per 100 Ks. So based on a 70 litre tank, you're going to see in excess of 615 Ks to a tank of fuel. So it's certainly going to do everything you want it to do, but at the same time, deliver you fairly good fuel economy also. Okay, so back around to the rear of the car now. We'll just run through a few of the features. We just open that tailgate up, which once again, as soon as that's open, releases the rear window. As you can see, all set up for all 4 or 5 occupants at the moment. Is also fitted with the additional protective mat there, and then our little bit of storage down below as well. With the Jeep, and we're not going to physically demonstrate it today because you can see all the photos online. Basically, this entire hardtop comes off. You notice we've got our additional speaker in the back there. Even when we take the hardtop off, the speakers actually remain up here in the roof section. So when we're down hooning on the beach in summertime on the sand, rip the roof off, the entire roof comes off, and you can have a bit of fun. So here we are inside the Wrangler now, and we'll run through a few of the features the car has to offer. On our driver's armrest, we have a lock and unlock button, just a manual one for our doors. Move to our steering wheel, which is height adjustable, as you can see. Set yourself up where you're comfortable, lock it away. Factory cruise control settings on our right hand side. We do have our wipers on the right hand side as well, being an imported car, and on the left hand side all of our headlight controls and indicators of course as well. And just here on our left hand side of the steering wheel, our Bluetooth controls and our audio controls for our sound system. is fitted with driver and passenger airbag as well. We move into the centre console section now, little storage compartment up the top. Then we have our CD player, MP3 compatible, 6-stack CD player as well, auxiliary input, so we've got it all at our fingertips there. But as far as audio control goes, it's always recommended to just control it off here, especially when you're driving. Our distinctive air conditioning vents here, and then our controls for our power windows. And down below that we have all of our heating and cooling controls, our aircon and heating. Once again, further down, our controls for our exterior mirrors, so both exterior mirrors electric. We have adjustment for our headlights, just as far as the height they're pointing, hazard switch, downhill descent control, manual button to turn traction control off if required. Then of course just our normal T-bar auto, or we can also drive it in manual mode. Obviously the difference with the Jeep is you're moving across side to side rather than up and down if you're actually using the manual way to drive it. Our four-wheel drive stick just to the left there as well. So obviously when we're heading off-road, we make the alterations according to the sort of terrain we're going on. Do also notice on our left-hand side here, we've got our Jesus grip there. So just in case you want to hold on for dear life. And you notice a Jeep since 1941, been around for a long, long time. Moving back down to the centre section, our handbrake just on our left, really large cup holders there in the middle, and then a large storage compartment here as well. A 12-volt outlet contained inside the console. And if you do want to store valuables, even though we wouldn't recommend you store valuables in the car, you can actually lock that console lid. So overall, it presents really well, this car. Important to note, just going back to the actual dash display, we can just scroll through our settings, outside temperature, average fuel consumption, distance to empty, and of course only 64,000 kilometres. So really good case. It was a privately owned motor car, just local to us in Pakenham. And our service history is okay. There was one skip here in the middle, but then of course we go to the extent of making sure that we do the current service on the car when we prepared it. Exciting car. So in summary, hope this gives you a really good idea of a really exciting looking car. It's going to give you a lot of fun in the future. 209 kilowatts of power, 347 newton meters of torque, only using 11.3 litres per 100 k's. Stacks of extras on the car as we've shown you. Feel free to give us a call with any questions that you have on 9907 0555.